You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who down with LCS?
Who's down with LCS? Hey guys, welcome to the 500 subscriber giveaway live stream. Before I get to the chat, I'm going to bring in some of my guests. So up first, we have Mr. Evil Mike himself.
Hey, everybody.
Mike,
hey,
thanks
Brian.
for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Up next, we've got Mr. Southpaw Brad.
What's going on? I'm down with LCS.
And then last but not least, Mr. Circumstance Marcus himself.
Howdy-ho.
Howdy-ho.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for being here tonight to help me celebrate 500 subs.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Getting to the chat, Mr. Comic Vet. Thank you. Dave collects, yeah.
Check out Comic Vet's video about his dad recently. Man. It's a good video.
That's true. Yeah, a great video today.
Heartfelt. It was worth it. It's what comic books are all about. So definitely give him a look, man.
Yeah, that was a great video, and to see that I'm assuming he didn't know that his dad was really a collector, and then after his dad's passing, finding out some books, and that was a great story. Charles Budget Comics, thanks for coming in. David,
what up, Eternal
Comics.
What's up, David?
Brother John in the house. What up? That guy's everywhere, man. He's everywhere. Everywhere I go, he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to stop hanging out in chats and actually post some content. He's only got one video up there.
We need some content, Brother John. I want to learn more about that history.
Got Mr. Shop for Comics in.
Shop.
Thank you. Oh, who's this
Dave
guy?
Collects. What up, brother?
There go Marcus.
Got Mr. Gary B.
The stash is in the house.
Mr. Savage. Mr. Hashtag Grow Together.
Yeah, actually.
Nadia. Hey, Nadia.
Nadia's here too. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Steve C. Steven, thanks for coming in. And Mr. Cole.
What's up,
Mustache?
Hell of a chat out here tonight.
Yeah, got a bunch of folks here. J80 Hobbies. Oh, Mr. GJ. There he is. Mr. 2K himself is here.
Bam, 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 bam.
Got some people want to win some prizes tonight, baby. Let's
think
go.
So. I should have got Cinnamon to come to the stage. I knew DJ was going to be here.
Cinnamon.
Mars, thanks for coming.
Hey, Mars.
Silver Scorpion. Oh, ahoy, mates.
Ahoy.
Captain Comics. Yep, just catching up on the chat. Joe, thanks for stopping in. Jonathan, War Machine.
What's up, War Machine?
I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Nas, thanks for coming in.
Nas for you.
Oh, Matt Woods. Matt's here.
Matt Woods sighting. What's going on, man?
Yeah, got to chat with him on Saturday. He jumped on the live stream, and then he's posting videos again.
Yep.
Oh, we got one more guest coming in, too. We got Mr. Cupo Comics.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Will?
What's up,
What's
Will?
going on?
Hey,
Copy.
Hanging out.
Thanks for coming in. Just trying to catch up on the chat here. We got a bunch, we're going to do some giveaways. I've got a bunch of, I got 2 slabs. I've got 2 mystery boxes, and I've got some stuff to do for the live chat as well. So a couple different chances to win tonight. So catching up. I think I'm caught up on the chat. There he is. He's back. So guys, thanks for thanks for hanging out tonight, celebrating the 500 subs. I really don't have anything planned. I was just kind of wanted to chat with some guys and check out the chat and do the prize giveaway. So that's my big plan for tonight.
Let's talk comic books. What's up?
Right?
That's a great idea.
I know we've got some. What do we got coming out this week too? We've got a couple new series, right? We got Ghost Rider. I'm trying to think what else is new.
Ghost Rider #1. I'm a little interested in that one. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. Who's getting it?
I'm
Me,
gonna get it.
I am.
I'm a Ghost Rider fan.
Yeah.
I loved
Who's
Robbie,
writing it?
so I
And
have
they're
no clue.
rebooting the. Go ahead. I was gonna say they're rebooting the character a little bit. You know, it's Johnny Blaze. He's married now. He's got kids. He's working at an auto body shop. Like his life seems to be together. So I want to see how they ruin it with this. You know, this
I'm
series.
curious who's writing it. Is it a
Kenneth
good
Baird.
writer?
There's
Benjamin
some
Percy,
sick covers
never
on
heard
that
of
one
him.
for sure.
Yeah, I looked at the variant covers. I think Joe on a Crown of Comics highlighted this, and there were some really great looking variant covers.
I love that Lucio Perillo where he's wearing the Infinity Gauntlet. It looks pretty dope.
That's dope. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think there's a Scotty Young cover. There's a bunch of great covers.
They have a peach one, but it's not. It's like the Reyes, Bobby Reyes, and it's got the car instead of the motorcycle. I don't know if they told her the wrong Ghost Rider for this series, but it's definitely not the one that you'll see in the series on the peach.
Yeah, because the main character is going to be
Johnny Blaze, I think.
Oh, it is Johnny Blaze. Okay.
Yes, yeah. I'm waiting for them to do Danny Ketch again. Come on, bring back the 90s.
It's everybody's favorite, all 90s.
Well, whoever the Ghost Rider is going to be in the MCU, they're saying that Norman Reedus has been signed on to play him. So from Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
I wouldn't mind that.
And I think the way I heard it was they weren't doing Johnny because I think they're leaving that with Nick Cage at the time. But I think they're doing him with Danny Ketch. Like they're going to do the newer version with Norman Reedus because they still have what's his face, the Robbie Reyes, the actor that played him. He's still on MCU's like cat. You know, he's still part of their like project or whatever.
From the Shield series.
The guy,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
the actor's really still. Good. Because I know that the actor that plays Phil Coulson, he's still like, because he's scheduled to return in like Secret Invasion, and like they're supposed to be pulling a couple different characters. Like everybody was assuming they'd pull in the main chick. I always forget her name, but you know we've already seen it. They're pulling characters from the Netflix shows, you know. So I mean, I don't doubt that they'll pull in characters that they've already used and that already fit. Because the actor that played Robbie Reyes, that was pretty spot on.
Yeah, I thought that portrayal on Shield was really good. I thought that was probably one of the best storylines they had in the Shield series. I thought anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they said expect to see multiple Ghost Riders in that rendition.
I'm telling you, that Spider-Man movie changed the game. I saw today that Blue's Clues is going to do a multiverse kind of thing where all three different characters that played the dude, Steve, whatever, they're all going to be in the movie. It's like, I think we're going to see a lot of stuff like that. I know that movie changed everything. I think it was a
multiverse.
It was a real crowd pleaser. You know, I don't know if you guys saw it in the theaters, but there was multiple like clapping, excited moments, and it was a lot of fun. And I think that a lot of people saw it and like, you know what, we can do that.
Jerry.
So I'm excited to see. I think that the Doctor Strange movie could be pretty crazy. A lot of folks have saying, hey, is it Tom Cruise Iron Man? Is it Captain Marvel? I think it's Kang. I saw Screen Rant did a video, or Screen Crush did a video, and they think it's Kang. And I agree. It looks like Jonathan Majors to me if you really cut in on it. So I'm going with that theory. None of us know, obviously, but I'm excited to find out.
Well, the rumors on Doctor Strange they're like at Spider-Man level now. I mean, they're talking about everybody's
it's
in
so
it.
Yeah, it's fun. I love it.
It's so fun.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this: we're gonna see like the Tom Cruise thing. He's already in the credits, and I can guarantee you he's going to be a Tony Stark multiverse version. Whether or not it's that superior Iron Man, that's up to debate. You know, but I do believe they are going to do that because they've already told us we're going to get to see different versions. You know, multiverse versions, and I think if I'm going right, they might fix like a problem with people that have passed away kind of thing, you know, like filling their roles with somebody, like, because everybody assumes that, like, for instance, Black Panther, that they would pull somebody from that movie versus like recasting them. So how easy is it to pull, like, you know, a completely different actor from like an unknown movie or something like that, you know? Honestly, in the Illuminati, I think it's Killmonger up there from the What If series.
It could be. Matt
Well,
Woods
because
makes
that's
a
what they were
great
talking
point.
about, maybe having a Michael B. Jordan come as Black Panther, or being able to pull in other Black Panthers from other.
That's what
You
I'm
know,
thinking.
yeah, because then they don't. Because they said they would never replace,
Hmm.
you know, the
They
original
didn't. They
actor,
didn't.
but
Yeah.
if they bring another Black Panther in from another universe, well then,
Yeah. Well,
that's a possibility.
the last rumor I heard about Black Panther is they're going to do a tournament style to determine who the next Black Panther is going to be in Wakanda Forever. So they're going to have several people fighting for the throne, and they're going to have like a tournament battle, kind of Mortal Kombat, I guess, style battle, without the deaths, obviously, because Disney.
Honestly,
Right.
like, I mean, that sounds dope and everything, but honestly, and I'm just gonna put this out there, but and I've heard Shuri, I've heard and I'm bad with names, guys, but the monkey guy that was the, you know,
That's
kind of the
racist.
opposition. I know, I'm sorry, I'm bad with names, guys. Okay, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, if they take any of those
Baku, I think.
actors, and yeah, Baku, but even if they take Killmonger, any of those characters, and put them in the role of Black Panther, it's still not T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? And you can't have like a Marvel world without T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, especially because we're about to see them set up the Illuminati and other things. You know, so I mean, it's kind of like doing Venom without Spider-Man, and who like that? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like.
Matt Woods made a great point earlier. It was like, could you have imagined what we're getting right now in comic books in the theaters 10, 20 years ago? And
Mm-mm.
on that point, I see a lot of comic book community people complaining, saying the movie sucks, saying this sucks, hating everything. And that, like, the kid in me who loved that 80s Captain America movie that was actually trash, but I
Mm-hmm.
loved it. That
Mm-hmm.
kid is still there, and he is blown away by all the
By the new
stuff that we
stuff.
get right
Mm-hmm.
now. It's incredible.
I watched the Spider-Man where he'd shoot webs and it was rope. You know, it
was
late
trash.
70s, early
70s
80s.
one, yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
that was the
trash.
best thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Right,
we
and I
loved
watched
it.
every episode like twice.
Yeah.
We
But
loved
knew it
it.
was a cargo net, but still.
Right.
We're so spoiled. The whole point is we're just so spoiled, man. And you know, we definitely want to push these companies to give us what we want and to do better. But let's not lose sight of how amazing this time is for comic book geeks, man. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's actually a time now where, as a comic book geek, you are at the forefront of pop culture, right? Whereas before,
Yes.
sometimes you had to hide it. Now it's like, I love comics.
Yeah.
And you're like the coolest kid in the class.
You have people like Geek Culture Explained, who are these huge gurus who are explaining the future to us, and they would have been complete nerds back in the day, but now they're like the guy that we got to talk to and learn from.
The new rock stars.
Well, it's funny, on Legion's channel last night, his Sunday night show, they were talking about the best action movie, and they were talking back and forth about Terminator and Terminator 2. And I was listening in, and I did a quick search. So now let me see the top 100 action movies of all time. A lot of the Marvel movies are now inserted throughout that list.
Oh yeah, of course.
They're
because
not, and you don't think they're your traditional action. It's not Die Hard. It's not, some of those traditional action movies, but that 100 list is just littered with all of the Marvel films.
Well, that's because we generalize it, because now it's like there is a genre called superhero movies, and it's like people forget that there's, they're mainly action, or I mean, we even have a horror one with the New Mutants one, I mean, I wouldn't say it's really a horror movie, but I mean, it's got some horror elements, but it's just that genreification. But that's like, people don't, real Star Wars fans know that Star Wars is not, it's not, the genre is not even sci-fi, it's considered a space opera,
Yeah, still sci-fi.
Yeah, it is. It is.
That's the main reason why I watched the Electric Company. I was waiting for the Spider-Man 30-second segment.
Bro, I've heard people like for the past 10 years, joke on Howard the Duck. Bro, I love that movie growing
I
up.
loved it too.
That's like all the original Superman, and I don't care if you like the third one, the fourth one, whatever, but that's all we had. That's all we had. Like, if you didn't like it, then you probably weren't a Superman fan. I mean, you probably weren't a superhero fan or a comic book fan, because comic book fan, I mean, that's like the Spider-Man or the Cat or the Incredible Hulk show. Bro, I mean, go back and look at those effects. And guess
They were
what? We loved
terrible.
it back then.
We were
loved
just
it back
thankful.
then.
Oh yeah.
We were just
Yeah.
thankful.
Well, the same thing with the campiness of the Adam West Batman.
Mhm.
The shark repellent and just all the craziness in that show. But
Climbing up the side of the building.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That show's awesome.
Sideways.
right,
That
people
show's so
opening the
awesome.
windows on them. Yeah.
What's up, Nub?
Not
I
to
can
mention
still
you had
watch
to
that
wait
show.
like 15 years in between movies too. So now it's like the Multiverse of Madness comes out in May and they're still reshooting certain elements. It's like that's how
Mhm.
crazy how quick they can get that done.
Actually, in my honest opinion, we've been, since the pandemic, and of course everything included, but like they've been kind of moving slow. Like technically, we have the way they were pumping out movies before, I mean, it was
Everything's
like
gotten pushed,
yeah, I mean, they were talking about, you'd hear a mention of a movie and like 4 months later it'd be in the theaters kind of thing. And I mean, now it's kind of, we're having to work around things, but still, it's still being pumped out pretty quickly. I mean, what was it, like a year ago? They announced, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness when they first did it at the Disney Designer Day or whatever that's called or whatever, here we are like a couple months away and it's already in the theaters.
I cannot wait for that movie, man.
That's
I
gonna be
think it's
awesome.
gonna be such a game changer. I think it's gonna be such a game changer. And I think Kang is in that movie, which is the new big thing.
Well, like I said,
is.
the rumors are really
I think
heating
he
up.
is.
I mean, they're talking about everybody being in that movie. I mean, there's
You know why? Oh, sorry. Oh, but you know why I don't think it's. I mean, it could be Kang. I'm not saying that, but I don't
Yeah, we
think
don't know. We
because
don't know.
evidence. I think it's going to be Darkhold, and we know that because I mean, that was the end of WandaVision, and that's kind of what led us in there. That's why like Wanda's predominantly in this movie. The Darkhold's going to play a major key factor. So whoever the bad guy is has something to do with the Darkhold, and I'm not your Marvel guru
I think we
to
both
know.
might be right.
Yeah.
But
'Cause I don't know
okay,
if
so
you can
like
have variants without
Kang.
Kang.
Look,
Well,
how
like
do you do
Kang.
Loki? How do you do Loki and you do everything that sets up Loki? And in my mind, nothing that happens in Spider-Man happens without Loki. Like the Time Authority breaking apart is what allows Doctor Strange to make that decision, which leads to everything that happens with the multiverse. So I think that Loki is integral for all of this. And if it is, then Kang has to be in the multiverse movie. But we'll see. I mean, nobody knows. But I think he has
I know he's gonna pop up, but the way I think Marvel's about to do it is I think we're instead because with Thanos, all those movies were culminating to that one event. I think what they're doing this time is they're not doing one event. Like Kang is an event, it's coming. But I think
they are.
what's about to happen is they're about to do like a 3 branch thing. I think this time, instead of like getting a one, where everything culminates to the end where they fought Thanos, I think this time we're going to get like 3 events where these movies tie into this bad guy, and these movies and TV shows tie into this bad guy. Because honestly, I think Kang is going to be all the new Avenger stuff. Everything that we've been getting with the Hawkeye, with Scarlet Witch's kids, I think that's that branch. The Moon Knight, Blade, all the supernatural stuff that's coming. I think this is the branch we're about to see with the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, because one of the biggest cameos that we were promised in this movie was supposed to be Blade, and no one's really mentioned that at all. But that was kind of guaranteed at the end of the Eternals. But like the third branch, I forget who I think it is, but I think that's kind of what they're doing. I'm not positive, but
well, and there's a lot of X-Men, the mutants speculations now, and so I mean,
Professor X and the Illuminati.
I wonder if the whole Patrick Stewart thing is another trick, like the Quicksilver actor in WandaVision. I really do. And you see Patrick Stewart playing coy about it. He might be doing the Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire thing, or he might be telling the truth, man. I can't get a read on it.
Yeah.
Either way, would it bother you?
Either way, it's going to be good.
Would it bother you if we got James McAvoy versus Professor X? I mean, Patrick Stewart.
I don't care as long as it's dope.
Yeah, I don't care. I want Professor
Either
X.
one, either one would be good. So
Just
you know
be
what we do?
dope.
Why don't I do one of the first giveaways? We're
Sith Lord Lee, what up, Sith?
Sith in the house.
What's up, Sith?
The man, the guru, the leader of the Spine Ticks. What up, brother?
So I am going to show the books that we're going to be giving away. So we're going to do 4 giveaways. I have 2 slabs, 3 Joker covers. And so everybody who entered will have whoever wins first will get a pick. I've got these 2 slabs and I have 2 mystery boxes. I have a Marvel mystery box and I have a DC mystery box. And we're going to do a giveaway too for the chat. We'll do a hashtag. But first, let me share my screen and we will do the
Scotty Vaughn in the house. What up, brother? I didn't see you come in here.
We're going to do, let me find it. We're going to do a little duck race. So this is for so there were 30 people that entered into the contest for the slabs and or the mystery boxes. So let me start this and we will see who our first winner is.
Circum. Where are you at, Circum? Come on.
Oh, Evil Mike out in the lead.
Evil Mike in the lead.
Man, get that guy
Southpaw
back.
Brad.
I've been training my duck on a treadmill, man. He better be.
I had that nice hairdo
Jerry.
going.
Okay, tight. Oh, look at me.
Circumstances too.
Get back, Circum. Get back.
Hey.
There were 2. He had 2 entries. We got Steve C.
Oh.
Still got 30 seconds left, though. It's anybody's
Look at
race.
Jerry.
Where am I going?
Jerry's got my goatee. You see that?
Where's the cardio?
Oh,
Who's got the crown?
Freedom
Dale
Surfer
Spence
Cards.
with the king crown on.
Southpaw Brad keeps sneaking.
Drop comics. There you go. Speaking it.
Chop, we got
down to almost 10 seconds.
Leading with 10 seconds left. Someone's
I
got
know.
who's the top hat? Who's the top
Shot,
hat?
man.
Oh,
shit.
TM Nerdy. Out of nowhere.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So first
Tell
win
Travis.
goes to Canada.
Congratulations.
TM.
Nuts and bolts.
So TM, definitely, Travis, reach out to me and you get to pick for the first prize. You can pick from either one of the slabs or the one of the mystery boxes. You get first pick, and then the second winner will get what's left, and then so on down the line. That's how we're going to do it tonight. But I'm also going to do a
Kansas in the house. What up, Panda?
Yeah, what's
Kansas. What's up?
We're also going to do a giveaway for the chat. We'll do that. And actually, I mentioned it. Rob, so I kind of took the idea from Rob Fat Stacks. He does his Slab Hub show every Saturday. And he does a giveaway. So he's kind of got a short box full of books. And so I put together a short box, and we're going to do that for the chat tonight. Nice. So why don't we go ahead and do that right away? So let me share that again.
Panda.
Got Panda in here. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention to the chat right this second, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, Panda just popped in.
Let me just get the right.
We got J80's Hobbies.
So what we're going to do is do hashtag 500 subs.
Hit it.
I'll let everybody get a second to do that.
Hashtag.
And
we got Angelo in the chat. That's Jerry the Jitterbug.
The comic guy. That's Jerry's nephew. If you've watched any of nephew, if we watch any of his videos, he sounds like Jerry.
Just like Jerry. I thought it was Jerry. I thought that I didn't know that was his nephew until like that one video where they were driving or whatever, and I was like, oh damn, it's a different person. I thought Jerry had 2 channels.
Yeah, it's amazing. I started watching his videos. I'm like, that sounds like Jerry. I thought maybe Jerry had a second channel that he was trying to get one over on us, but so I'll give everybody a couple more minutes. Let me see how many entries we got. Looks like we got 19, and we've got 24 people in here. So we'll give it up. We'll give them a few more minutes. And
get it.
Let me grab. All right, so give you guys a couple more seconds, and then we'll draw this. Let me grab the box here.
So, anybody excited for that super massive comic coming out from Image?
What is that?
A lot of people have been talking about that.
It's Image's
Super
attempt
massive
to create a superhero universe for the the Image imprint. So,
all right, here we go.
Oh, we're rolling.
That would be fun.
It's like Radiant Black.
Right.
Who does it tie in? It's like Radiant Black. Shop for comics.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Nice.
So we'll go back to. So we have a short box full of comics. So I'm going to give you 5 books from here. So
Do we have any bonuses? Do we have any bonuses in there?
We do. If you get a free, if there's any free comic book day books, you get another extra pick. And there's a couple little packs that have multiple books. So, Mike, why don't you give me? Do you want me to start front or back?
Let's get
Let's do back. Let's do the back.
And give me just give me a number or tell me when to stop.
Stop.
All right, we've got.
I was watching his hand.
Nice.
Ooh,
Iron
Iron
Man
number 1.
All
That's a
right,
nice
so
cover.
that's book 1. All right, front or back?
Yeah,
What do you want me to
start?
vet.
Who
Comic
we
vet
going?
confused. Like, where are we? This isn't.
Go front this
Yeah,
time.
that's right. All right, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Ooh, we got a little spectacular Spider-Man for
Hey.
shop.
All right.
He's a Spider-Man fan.
Nice.
Front or back? Yeah, this
Let's
is
go
just like Slab Hub.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Back, okay.
Stop.
Uh-oh, he's
This
got
is-
one of
this
the
is
bonus.
interesting.
This is Mr. Miracle. This is
Ooh.
the limited
Bonus.
series, and this is issues 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
All right, so we got 2 more.
Front.
Front, okay.
Stop.
Cole, I always go back to front, man. Back to front.
Ooh, Shadow.
Shadow
Two,
This is
All right.
issue number 2.
Is that an
Image
embossed foil
goodness.
cover?
Got that
It's
shiny.
shiny.
Got that foil. Yeah.
Shiny.
All
Let's
right,
go
front,
back.
Back, all right.
Stop.
Mortal Hulk
Nice.
50.
Hey.
That's a
Okay.
nice cover.
All right, so that's 5 books. All right, so shop, I'll get, just hit me up on Instagram and I'll get your address and I'll get those out to you.
Adrian, Panda, this is a family chat here. Let's try and keep it okay. I don't know how you guys do it down there in Wichita.
I hope you like them, Shop.
So, all right, why don't we do, let's rerun the duck race for our second winner. So let me share that.
All right,
Okay,
hopefully my
rewind it
duck's
now.
ready. Come on, Ducky.
That's right. Blame me. I'll take the blame. You better like them, Shop. No.
There's a Spider-Man in there. You
Right.
can't complain.
I know that Mr. Miracle's good. I read that. That was good.
All right. So we will. So this is for the second slab or
All
mystery
All right.
boxes, and we're off.
Come on, you definitely want to start in the back, right?
Right.
Yeah, you do.
right.
And I
Well,
see
we
how
wanna
you're
be
up in
out
the
early.
front.
It's
Yeah,
always
I'm in the
something.
front, so I'm gonna
I
lose.
like-
Yeah, as you said that, your duck was like, yeah.
I haven't even seen
Yeah.
mine yet. So
Yeah,
That's
you
always
don't
a
want to
good
be
sign.
seen. If you
Right.
don't see
I'm not-
yourself to the
I'm not
end,
gonna
you're
win because here I go. Oh no, fun. Oops.
Cub just fell back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Switch Comics
No
got no
way.
shot. He's way out in front. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
I
done.
see that wig.
Evil Mike got main
I
event.
see that wig.
Steve C.
Stay,
The winner
stay
will not
right
reveal
there.
itself until 3 seconds left.
right, I'm gonna
Steve
come.
Vaughn.
I'm
Steve
gonna
Vaughn.
blow out of the back,
Scotty!
of the back here and
Definitely check out Scotty Vaughn, S Vaughn 82's channel. He just started it back up again, trying to do some new stuff. Definitely give him a look.
Wow, Freedom Card is just Freedom Sufferer is just hanging.
Right.
But,
All right, we're down to the
so
last
Cole,
5 seconds.
who's
Here
that
we
on
go,
the edge?
people.
All right, here comes
Tax collections.
Oh, Zach's collections. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Zach.
Zach.
Very nice.
So we'll stop sharing. So Zach, I don't know if I saw Zach tonight. So just reach out to me and let me know which of the prizes you would like.
I'm so mad at Zach Cole.
I
How
like
dare
David.
you.
David was like, "Come on, Duck."
Yeah, Kenneth, you're in there. There were 30 different entries. So yeah, congrats.
My duck got stopped at the border.
Blame Canada. It's those truckers again.
There's a lot going on out there right now.
What up, a comic book worm? What up, brother? He's got a sub going too, sub giveaway going too.
Yeah, he's got we got a
Blew
couple
past
people that
100.
are we've got Simple Simon, who's got a giveaway going on. He's trying to get to 1K. We've got Slim Comics and More. He's almost at 1K.
He's very close.
Yeah, he's real close.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely hit up Slim Comics and More. Let's get him to 1K.
Yeah,
Right.
and Simple Simon, two really good channels, good
Yeah.
community members, great content on their channel. So, and then Chris too. Chris the Comic Vet's got 600 sub giveaway coming up too. So a lot of milestones being hit in the community and giveaways,
Throw together.
and prizes.
What's up?
Yeah, I think Switch. Did you just do your 700? I don't know. There's so many milestones being hit. I'm losing track, but
March 1st, 9
March
p.m.
1st.
There we go. I'll be there.
Yeah, DJ just did his 2,000 2K, which is amazing
on Friday.
accomplishment. DJ killing it on his channel. Yeah, Cole ran a Whatnot, his first Whatnot auction yesterday, which was really successful. I jumped in there.
You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me, bro.
Yeah, I missed that.
Come on.
Yeah, he was all right.
Mm-hmm.
Switch on his way to 800. He's growing quick.
Chop,
And,
your doctor for that, Chop. That's
Right, I got you, Chop. I'll switch it out. I'll switch yours with mine.
All right, let's see if we can get the ducks back here. We'll do our third giveaway. Let me see. Share screen.
Yeah. Yeah, if you missed it on Cole's page, it's because you tried.
He definitely promoted it.
Oh yeah,
Right? Yeah,
I'm vouch
like
for that.
every day.
I mean, he had me so hooked. I set a reminder in my calendar because I had seen so many videos about it.
What's up,
He did a
Billy?
really good job. I
had
think he had to
nothing to
take a nap after it because he was so high energy for like an hour. That,
Well, he did so well. He got to eat fast food for dinner, so he killed it.
Oh my God.
all right, so this is the third giveaway that we are going to run. So let's get the duck race started.
All right, you stupid duck.
Oh, shit. I came out the
evil turtles.
Damn it. Look, Chop, we're gonna lose. Circum, look, you're in the front.
Oh, I got
Nick.
2. I didn't know I had 2 of them. Hey, I got 2
yeah.
guys.
Yeah, you got 2.
If you did a video and did an Instagram,
Got a
you
one and a
ended up
two.
with 2.
Look, Jerry. Trying to sneak
no.
Jerry.
I'm blowing my load too early.
Yeah.
in.
By the way,
Premature.
Ways, Steven
Got somebody
Season.
standing on
Strawberry,
the
who's
banks
that?
of the river waving
Angelo the comic guy.
Billy the Kit book at you or something.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
see
you
me
don't ever
sneaking
want
out.
to lead early in the duck race.
Eternals Budget Comics also has a giveaway going. We should have mentioned that as well.
Oh,
All you
that's
got to
right.
do is do a shout out for his. And that's the best kind right there.
All right, Nick.
Easy
Looks
peasy.
like Nick.
Nick,
Uh-oh.
No way.
no,
He's
who's
no.
coming? Who's coming?
Where's Circle?
Who's
on
on
another
Oh,
Jerry the Jitterbug.
Oh. Congrats, Jerry.
Congrats, Jerry.
Jerry.
Like that
I think
silver
Jerry was in
gold
here
and all
earlier,
that
so.
stuff.
It was rigged.
Jerry's the man.
But Jerry doesn't collect modern books, so I don't know. Last time he won a giveaway. We donated it to somebody else. We passed it along to somebody else in the community, which was which was nice of Jerry. So
All right,
Jerry,
I'm here,
let me
Jerry.
know if you want to claim one of the prizes or if you want to do something else with it. Because most of the mystery boxes, I can tell you, are fairly newer books. So there's
Cool.
no Silver Age in the mystery boxes. I can tell you that.
No golden.
So,
really
so what
happy
about
for
you guys?
Jerry.
What do you guys? I mean, we've been talking about the community. What about you guys? What do you guys have coming up on your channels or
Well, I'll go first
milestones? Or
here. March
yeah,
4th, Friday,
oh,
March 4th, 7 p.m. I've got Brian coming over to my channel. We're going to talk about the Comic Book Community Awards coming up this year. I think voting starts, what, in March, you said? Or when does voting start?
voting's going to
Or
start
April?
in April.
April. So we got that coming up. We're going to talk to Brian about how he brought it together last year, all the work that he put into it. We're going to get into some of the controversy that he had to deal with as well, and we're going to talk about his plans for this year and how he's going to address some of those criticisms. So looking forward to that chat. Hoping to see some of y'all over there March 4th on Circumstances on YouTube. Come with questions too. I'm still soliciting questions for Brian. So if you have any, definitely post or hit me up on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I thanks for that opportunity, and that was the reason behind the giveaway. The what I asked for the 500 sub giveaway was to communicate out, whether making a video or sharing information on Instagram, to try to spread the word about the Comic Book Community Awards, because that was one of the biggest complaints last year, was that some people said, well, they were unaware of it. So I wanted to do a better job this year of spreading the word about the upcoming awards. So that I don't want to hear that complaint again. I want to do the best that I can to spread the word so that every little inch of every corner of the community is aware.
I'm looking forward to it. Last year, I wasn't really into it as you were building it up, but when you actually did the video and I watched the replay, I was like, whoa, this is fun. This is the right energy. So I'm really looking forward to it this year. Hopefully we can have even better energy, better good vibes from this community, and just make it about the fun stuff rather than the BS. Really,
yeah, I'm hopeful. I mean, that was the idea behind the event, was to really celebrate the community. I understand, when you have a competition, you have voting, that people are competitive. I'm competitive. I don't like to lose. So I understand that aspect of it, but that's not the intention. The intention is to celebrate the comic book community. So I think we'll hit the target even better this year. So
no, I'm looking for it. The best part of last year for me was you bringing in everybody from the community with the videos that you did. That was so much fun, and I hope to see more of that this year. Seeing a lot of faces from this community coming through, and maybe some of the ones who were not so keen on it last year. If we could pull some of those over, that'd be even better.
yeah, I'm hopeful. I'm gonna, that's one of the things. Once I do the full announcement of the category changes and some of the changes that are being made, we're gonna try to, start to solicit, community members to start coming up with, ideas. I mean, the award show will again be at the first week in December. That's kind of going to be the placeholder every year. The first Saturday in December will be the show. So there's plenty of time for people to, put videos together. I'm looking forward to it. I'm although it's 9 months away from the final award show. I'm real excited about it because I think it's going to be even bigger, bigger and better than last year.
A lot of work to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
It's a big undertaking, but I know from my own perspective, when I watched the show, I thought it was great because, right, everything builds in steps, right? The first time you do it, it's not going to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect the first time you do it. And it may never be perfect the entirety of the time you do it. But I feel like some people complain that it was some in some ways inclusive, but I thought it was very much a stepping stone to showing the whole community, right? Everybody who was on there. I saw channels on there that I never actually, checked out. So for me, it was an experience where I got to learn things about other channels that I had never even thought about. For whatever reason, the algorithms or whatever it was never showed me these channels. And so I think that you creating this award ceremony wasn't only just about, which channel did what in a particularly good way. It was about just celebrating the community as a whole. And
Agreed.
I think now that we're in year 2, it's going to be an even bigger event of celebrate. It's a celebration, really. If you think about it, it's not about picking out this individual or that individual. It's saying, hey, this is the community, and these are the people in the community that we appreciate this year. And maybe next year or the year after that, it'll be your turn. But I really, I thought, you know, regardless of any of the negative things that came out of it, I was like, hey, I see this as a great positive for the community. It's promotion of a great community that supports each other like no other community I've seen on YouTube.
Mhm.
So that was
Thank you. Yeah,
You said it, Gary B. I gave up on trying to understand that.
Yeah, this is true.
Every video I make is supposed to go viral, but they never do.
You can follow every tip they gave you and get 2 viewers.
Yeah,
And just randomly drop a short and get like 1,000 people.
Yeah.
I know. That's one of the
Just
things I've
have
been
fun.
playing with is the shorts, just to see, because maybe the shorts is a way that you can get more people to come to your channel on some of your, you know,
That's
longer
exactly
form videos.
what it is. I've been doing shorts on my channel for a while now, and it's a very good way to get exposure to new people, because that's like, it's one of my biggest drivers of subs is my shorts every week. If you can get it, now you make a short, they may not put it into the shorts feed. They don't always put it in, but if they do, you're going to get a good number of views and a good number of subscribers from the exposure. So if you can come up with shorts to make, I would highly recommend it as an opportunity to get your channel out there for sure.
You only had to do that because I have one short is like the 50,000 views, and like it was just me like in
50,000?
front.
Holy
Yeah,
cow.
I've done it twice,
Damn, I had 5,000. I
like
thought I was kicking butt.
bro, I took a picture. I took a picture, and I have proof. I have the achievement. When I saw it, I was like, "What video got?" And then I was like, "Oh, it was from a short." All it was, and I still have it up there. All it is just a video from like I was standing in front of the LCS, and I was like, "Hey, it's DC Day," and I turned the camera around. There was nobody there except for me.
That was a good one. I saw that one.
I remember that actually.
But no, that one went like viral. I was like, "Oh, okay," But I was dropping those like every day, and not all of them did it. But funny, like I did that. One of mine was like the Gary B, like happy birthday, like just saying happy birthday, Gary B, and that one went up to like 4,000 or whatever. I was like,
Wow.
I was like, who
It's
is
all
watching?
about
Yeah.
the shorts feed gets you major exposure
Mhm.
if you can get in there, man. So yeah, if you have ideas for comic book reels on Instagram or shorts on YouTube, definitely do it. And they're fun, man. I love them when people make good ones. I
Yeah,
know
shit was-
Brandon at Comic Kings has made some fun ones that spark some funny arguments. So I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, and Cole's doing a bunch too. That was one of the
Yeah.
things I actually I shouted out Cole's channel this past Saturday, and Marcus, your channel too, because the short videos is like, it's such a hook, and then I think for somebody stumbling upon it, and then they're going to want to go check out your channel and maybe
That's
sub
the
it
point.
up or watch some of the other videos. I mean, it's really a good way to a quick introduction to you and or your channel, and be able to hopefully draw somebody in. So I want to run another duck race because Jerry mentioned is going to donate. He said rerun the prize, so rerun the duck race. So let's do that so we can get our third
Station Jerry.
winner.
Hopefully, I'm the winner this time.
Starting
Thank
out
you,
too quick
Jerry.
again. Look at him right out in front.
Circumstances wants it this time. I can see it in his eyes.
You can feel it. You got the Rocky theme going. Dun, 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 dun. No, you fell back.
I haven't
lost
been
the
on
drive.
the
We
screen
got
the
Brother
last 3
John.
times,
Brother
so-
John. See, there's still 30 seconds left. You don't want to be out in front at this point.
Yeah, it's way too early. Don't blow your load.
Southpaw Brad's creeping there.
I feel like we're getting
Creeping
the
a little
twofer.
Hey, Shaw Racing Collects.
Stop trying to get the
bit.
win.
Oh, he's creeping.
I'm always trying to look at the
Who's
ones in the
hanging?
back, and I'm trying to like figure out who it's
The
going to be.
one in the back is where
This
you're
one
looking.
back
Oh,
here.
there it is. That's it.
The little turtle.
Shaw
the turtle
Racing.
Shaw
leg.
Racing is screwed.
The turtle.
Yes.
Yeah, he's chopping down.
Come on,
Sorry,
Circle.
Shaw.
Where you
Oh,
at,
who's this?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I see a card.
Freedom
Freedom
Congratulations.
Congrats. He's if you haven't seen his channel, you need to go check out his channel. He's more he's on the card side. He's a card collector. But his channel, Freedomsufferer Cards, is so entertaining. He does a kind of a macho man. He's a big macho man, Randy Savage, Macho Man fan, and his channel is it's just so entertaining to watch. You definitely need to go check out his channel. And I think he's in the Netherlands, so I've got some international shipping going on. So, but that's his channel is really good. So we've got one more of the 4 prizes to give away, and we're gonna do one more hashtag for the chat tonight. So just getting through. So Brad, what do you? I don't think we mentioned your channel. What do you got going on in your channel other than that stack of boxes behind you that you need to open?
It's 2 stacks now. Yeah, I got two more in today.
We need a 2-hour live, Brad. I'm ready.
I need to do I've done 1 live in the last 2 months probably because I was trying to keep the videos shorter so people could watch them. But I don't know if I have as much luck with the short videos. I think people like hanging out. So I don't know.
I think that's the value on your page is to hang out for sure.
Yeah. So Sleeping Comics, what's up, man?
What's up, Mark?
What up, Mark? Mr. Vive Guru. Everybody show respect to we got celebrity in here tonight, y'all. What's up?
For sure.
Respect to the Vive Guru. Mr. Mark went from like 800 subscribers to 5,000 overnight. It was insane.
Yeah, he had a live stream last night too, and he had the question and answers. Yeah, it was going nuts.
And I'm not really into NFT, but what I did find super interesting is how all of them like he really is kind of like a cult leader over there. It was really interesting.
Yeah, found a niche. That's awesome. Southpaw Brad on YouTube. I do unboxing videos. I do New Comic Book Day videos. This Sunday, I'm on Raging Cajun's channel. JD, I'll be doing that at 3 p.m. on Sunday. And then
what's that about? What's that?
It's basically just talking
Chatting
about your collection, your history. Yeah, just chatting with the community. And good fellow member and always very supportive. So I'm excited to be on his channel. And then so that's February 27th. Then on March 3rd, so that following Thursday, I'll be in the hot seat with our man here. So,
nice.
Yeah, looking forward to that. So
put that on my calendar.
Yeah, so I'm excited about both of those and still doing my normal stuff.
Southpaw Brad, can you tell me why the SEC sucks balls? Sorry. We'll save it for this hot seat. My bad.
Mikey, what about you? Mike, what do you got? What do you got coming up on your channel, or what's going on over by you?
Regular reviews. I do have a real unboxing coming up. Is
that a live?
I was put. I can do it live.
Need more live.
I could do it live. Yeah, everybody keeps asking me to go live, so I could do it live. But
that's
it's just
the value of your channel too is hanging out.
Marcus, when are you going to do one live?
Oh, my value.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing March 4th. Brian's coming on the channel for a live,
right.
So that'll be mine.
We're going to expect it on a regular basis.
I like to make crappy videos. I think I'm going to stick with that. Vive NFT in honor of the sleeping.
In honor of sleeping. We'll do the hashtag Vive NFT. I actually
everybody put them hashtags.
Purchased my first. I was able to actually win an NFT drop today for Loki #1, first one in like 20 tries. So
cool.
I saw that.
So guys, drop that hashtag for a chance. We'll do another poll from the mystery box. It's kind of like going to the dentist when you were a kid. You got to pick a prize at the end of the after you got your teeth cleaned. Anybody have that experience, right? So that's what we're doing here. We're gonna give some books away at it's just
or like the teacher that had like the treasure chest and you got to turn in like the coupons and get like a prize or whatever.
Yeah, the duck race is very popular. The two things on my channel that people love are the dancing women in the intro and of course Freaky Louie's song, but and the duck race. I mean, I could pretty much just have dancing girls in the duck race and I really don't need to make videos anymore.
Your channel would just keep moving.
Did you find all of them at the local pub? Is that where they came from? Was that
a trusty little Google search, and that's where I found them.
Thank God for the internet. Am I right, boys?
All right, so we've got, let me see, we've got about 21 people. Nope, there we go, 23. We got 25 watching, so I'll give you guys another couple seconds. Yes, that's what I'm going to have to try to do, Cole, is get the ducks dancing with the ladies. I don't know if I can pull that off, but I can try.
Right, or get the ladies dancing while we do the duck. Instead of us talking, you just have the women like.
I might have to upgrade to a premium duck race subscription so I can do some overlays or something with the.
Just have the ladies as your panel members next time.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Just get rid of us. And
Nobody will know who won the duck races, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody's watching.
Panda, this is a family chat, Panda.
I'm going to reach out to DJ and see if he can give me Cinnamon's number, and maybe I can make that happen. All right, so let's run this giveaway.
Ladies on the ducks while they're racing.
Panda, you going to hell for that one.
Mars Comics.
Mars.
Congratulations.
We'll grab the box, and we'll do. Who wants to do the honor this time of picking out the books?
Brad does.
Brad does.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Marcus News.
All right,
Brad
you want me to
does.
start from the front, back? You want to give me a number? You're in
Do
charge.
do your hand like this and measure from the front to the back,
Okay.
and then pick the book that's at your middle finger.
Okay.
Why are you flipping me off?
Yeah, he's all like, and then he's got that
let me get
magic.
rid of the share here. Stop sharing. And let me make
It's like
myself.
you just get it right there.
And book
See, what you
number
want to do
one
is, first of all, you want to just put the finger right there like that. And then you wanna-
Hey, Mars,
Nice.
is a DC fan too.
All right,
All right,
start at the back.
next pull.
Yeah, start at the back and move towards the front, and I'll say stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Ooh, a lenticular cover.
Oh,
I don't know if I can get that to.
It's amazing in America.
It's America, and it's a Spider-Man homage cover. That's a cool cover.
cool.
All right,
I love America.
we got
Start at the
three
front.
more.
And do the same thing.
Middle finger, Brad. I like it.
from the back.
Start at the front and do the same thing. Move towards the back.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Stop.
And carding.
A lot of fingering going on here.
Is that
Oh.
Bermejo?
Look at that action. Look at
That's
that.
Batman Detective 982.
Who did
pretty
that
nice
cover,
cover.
Marcus?
Yeah, I thought it was Bermejo, but now I don't think it is actually.
Might be Germ.
It's not.
I need,
It's not grimy enough to be
Doesn't-
Bermejo. It's too clean looking.
All right, so we got two more picks, Brad.
I want you to, in the back of the box, take the last book.
Ooh,
she
there we
like
go.
that Batman.
Little Spider-Man action. All right.
Yeah, a little
What is that, the
75th
anniversary?
celebration. All right, we got one more.
All right. Start in the
Buddha
front.
Man.
Work your way to the back again, and I'll tell you when to stop.
Find the big one, Brad. Find it.
Roscoe said there's a whole lot of fingering going on in here.
Brian actually said that first.
Did he?
So this is
All right.
this is two books: Wolverine, The Best There Is, issues 1 and 2.
Cool.
So, all right,
Nice.
that's the 5.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congrats, Mars, again. All right, and then we have one final duck race, I think, right? We did
Hey.
Jerry, we got TM Nerdy. Okay, yep, we've got one final duck race. So let's do that.
All right. Let's get this
I
duck
hope I
ready.
hooked you up, Mars Comics.
All right, so this is for the final prize between the two slabs and the mystery boxes. And let's see who's.
Marcus right out in front again. Look at
I
that.
do it every
Good
time. You
guys,
chill
dude. Come
out.
on. You haven't learned a thing.
Premature.
I like that
Yeah,
strawberry.
Sybil
that-
Simon's got no shot.
that strawberry duck, man.
That'd be funny if one did stay out front the whole time and just won. We'd be like,
And still
what?
won.
Yeah.
Look, Circum's got the sword.
Yeah, you should start popping the other ducks.
All right.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I'm
hey.
coming too soon.
soon?
No, it's too
Me
early.
too.
I
Me
see Brad
too.
sneaking up. I see
know.
Brad
Brad?
sneaking up.
It's too soon. I'll be off the screen in about
Yeah,
3
it's too
seconds.
soon.
Couple comics with the Viking duck.
Love the
Go
duck.
Cuppy.
Hate the spot.
Hey, what up? What up, Harper?
Who's coming up?
What up?
I see
No.
the strawberry
Strawberry
duck.
duck
Who's
is,
that? Who's
creeping
that?
up
He's
there.
creeping.
What's up,
Somebody-
Hidden?
Strawberry duck.
It's the comic guy. Comic guy's gonna win.
Look at this.
Oh,
Look.
Sean Racing.
Did he already win?
No, he didn't.
No.
Oh, he almost won the one.
Yeah,
didn't
Yeah, you almost won the last one.
Sean,
Nice,
he was here
congratulations.
before.
He was
He's
still here. I
in
think
here.
so. Yeah, right there. Who drank the Red Bull?
There you go.
See, his duck did. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So what we're going to do with
Redemption.
those prizes, I'll have to get in contact with all the winners, and the first one will be able to pick their prize and kind of so on down the list. So I'll figure that out. I'll reach out to all of the winners, and we'll figure out who's going to get the slabs and the mystery boxes. So yeah, I got to get rid of the duck race. He's still quacking in my ears here.
It's like quack, quack.
But congrats to all the winners. So we gave away the 4 bigger prizes, and then we gave away 2 of the chat prizes. So appreciate you guys coming out tonight. So but yeah, we don't have to end just because we've given away all the prizes. We can still chat.
Couple comics. Tell me about your channel. Everybody talked, but you haven't talked. Tell us what's going on with you.
Nobody wants to hear about my channel.
I do. I want
Come on,
to.
Cuppy.
We do.
So yeah, today I just dropped a preview of the comic books coming out this week. So if you want to know what's coming out this week, I do. I lead off the bat with comics that I think that are spec worthy. Then I go into like a spotlight comic, the comic that I just want to put out into the universe. This week I did Catwoman number 40. I just think the Catwoman series is coming back. It's coming back strong. She's back in Gotham. I like that. So, and then I just go into, Image, Boom, Dark Horse, Marvel, DC. I go through all the comics that are coming out during the week. This week, the big spec for me is Thor number 20, the second print, the first God of Hammers on the cover. The book right now is going for over $100 to $200 on eBay. So it's a 1 in 25. So if you can find it for ratio, go ahead and grab it. Even twice ratio, and you can instantly flip that for 4 times the profit. Just so you know. Yeah, and then
What about that Black Panther this week?
Was it number 4?
Number 4. Not a huge spec book actually. It wasn't on my radar, but you know what? It's gonna be probably going to be the second Tosin.
I thought it was this week, but it's not. My bad.
Yeah, I think
maybe that's. Yeah, I think it's next week.
I think it's next week's
story.
I think Black Panther's next week. But yeah, that'll probably be on my spec picks for next week. But yeah, no, this week.
Is Amazing Spider-Man 90 going to be sold out again? Do I need to be worried about this?
I don't think so. No.
Good.
You're good on that one. Yeah, and then this week on Wednesday, I'll probably drop some kind of I open boxes, so what's in the box type deal on Wednesdays. So I'll probably do that. Tomorrow, I might just drop some. I'll drop something a little bit outside the comic universe on Tuesdays. So tomorrow might just be something along the lines of like baseball, Pokemon cards, or something like that. Whatever floats my boat. And then Friday, I'll do my new comic book day haul. So what I like to do is I don't just show you the books that I read. I actually read them before I get to,
we're supposed to read them?
To show in my new comic book day haul.
Yes, Marcus.
So yeah, so I'll read the books first, and then so like Friday, I'll wait till like Friday to share, and I'll give like a mini review, try to keep away from the spoilers. Not like my boy
No, I
Michael
don't.
in there.
Yeah, I
Mike
don't.
Evil.
No, if you watching a review on
You're gonna
comics,
know.
well, I'm about to review the shit. I'm about to spoil everything in it.
You're gonna know everything that's in the book. You don't even have to read the book. No, not even.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
well, that's
doing
what
it
I
for.
do
I'm
when.
doing it for them poor people that can't afford all them books,
There
you
you go.
know? No, I'm playing.
It makes no.
Yeah, the
I'm that
Spider-Man
poor. I'm
reviews
that
that
poor
I do,
guy.
I try to at least wait 24 hours before
Yeah.
I drop the review.
Hey, Brian's been doing some great, amazing Spider-Man reviews, by the way. Just if you want to know what's happening in that series, just tune into that because I read the book and sometimes I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this, and then I'll go watch Brian's review and I'm like, now I know what to feel.
Yeah.
That's actually why I started doing reviews. Like I
Yeah.
wanted, not just my opinion on books, because there's sometimes I read books and it's like, is that what they were trying? It's like, certain endings or something. It's like, for a good example is the Me You Love in the Dark. I mean, yeah, I mean, it could go a couple different ways, and it's like the more you talk about people, and there's that's like certain books, man. I could say the furthest place from here, whatever it is. I didn't really like the first one. What I liked was the conversation that came with the book, and like it actually got me back into the series, and like I've been reading it since. But like I
That's a
love
weird
books
book.
like that.
That's
It
a
is.
weird
It
Yeah,
book.
I ended up
is.
dropping that book. I couldn't get it. I read the first 2 issues and just could not get into the story.
I
so-
read the first one and I was gonna drop it, but then just something about the end of the first one kept me curious enough to keep going. And
Mhm.
we're on 4 now, and I'm in on that
The
book.
I'm
the
in
third one
on
got
it too.
really good. The
Yeah.
third, like, I mean, the last two. I think it was like the last two I read got a little better. But I mean, it's kind of like books like that. I love that conversation piece. That I mean, for one, that's one of the reasons that I'm on YouTube is the word of mouth thing. Because I mean, that's kind of, I mean, and I know everybody hands up can be like something is killing the children was that thing that kind of so I mean we all kind of have that similar, but that's what that was, that word of mouth. Hey, this story is that good, or this book is blowing up that
Nice.
big.
I got one.
Yeah, no, I don't but I love that word of mouth, because I mean we can all admit we can't buy everything, we can't read everything. I mean there's just so much that comes out, but it's always good to hear like an amazing story that you might have missed on from somebody else that you trust. Like if Circum tells me, bro, you gotta read this book, I'm definitely gonna
Crimson Cage.
read that like that.
And
I'm
Rain
definitely
too. Wasn't that another book you talked
I
about this
love
week?
Rain.
Rain, yeah.
I love
Crimson
Rain.
Cage is higher up on the list than Rain, but Rain is
Okay.
fun so far too.
Actually,
Mike got me
like
on Barbaric. Like I remember you
Barbaric was
saying, like
good.
everybody had to read Barbaric, and I grabbed that. And
I love that book. I gifted it to him.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet. I have it. That's one I have to read. I read We Live today, the free
that
comic
was
book
good.
day.
No,
The book
You finally got
that
Mhm.
actually Eternals sent it to me in an ALK, and I mean it's only like 10 pages in the free comic. It's kind of a brief, but it
preview.
was great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
now
We
I wanna
Live is really good.
I want to go
The
grab
Miranda
it.
Check that
Brothers.
out.
Yeah, that's a spectacular just series. We Live. Anytime I can grab like even a variant cover of that, I go out and grab it.
Billy Kid.
There you go.
Billy the Kid, y'all.
Yep.
I've been screaming from the top of
Oh,
my
Rain.
lungs about
Rain
that
was
book.
honestly like I said, Rain number 2, Rain number 1. Rain number 1 was definitely like my book of the week that week when it came out. And the other book that came out around the time, I think, is Boreello. They were
I
both
haven't read
really
that yet.
good. Boreello was good too,
I
but
saw
Rain was
the freaky
definitely a
art
little
in it,
better.
though.
Yeah, it was good. But Rain was definitely a little better. But honestly, last week there was a book, man, that it killed every other book. I didn't read it until last night, bro. I read it and it made me cry. It was the ending of Supergirl and the Woman of Tomorrow.
Oh,
That whole story, that art, but bro, the ending of that story, you talk about like a way to end a story. Oh, it was so good. It's like, man, this is what this is comic book writing right here. And that was Tom King and like Bella Everly, I think, is the artist. But man, that was so good. But Rain was really good too, though.
I know
So
not
far.
everybody liked Rain 2. I liked it, but I know like John, Comics with Kids, he didn't like number 2. There's a few people that didn't really like number 2. I'm into it though.
The beginning of it was kind of slow. I almost thought it was going to go in that direction, but honestly, like after it got into that, and then the journey kind of takes off, I was back into it again. I was like, yeah, I mean, but honestly, it was just as good.
But Crimson
They-
Cage, if nobody's reading that, that's
Kenneth,
my
good night.
one of my top books right now. Macbeth meets regional wrestling. It's really interesting with some fun art. You wouldn't. You wouldn't think it, but it's really a fun book. I did a review on it recently, a comic book spotlight. So if you're interested, I would check that out. But Crimson Cage was definitely my #1 book last week.
Well, you know, it's interesting too because a lot of some of the better stories that I've read over the last couple months are non-superhero stories. You know,
Not
they're
All
more,
Robots is another great one.
criminal street level type stuff, or
Well, that's
more
like I know you've been
sci-fi.
reading that King of Spies, and you've been into that.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, King of Spies.
Yeah, I'm
is really
sorry
good.
I'm regretting missing out on that. I've passed on that and I regret it.
Yeah, it's kind of a James Bond type spy story, but with a lot of twists.
Like
It's been good.
It's very similar to the Kingsman too.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good comparison. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things
New Burn is another one.
New Burn.
New Burn. Yeah, New Burn I liked, but it really ended abruptly.
Chop.
So that was kind of strange for New Burn. For me, it was like they were leading up. There was a good story, and then issue number 3, it was like, oh, they figured it out in like 2 pages.
Right, and then they went to something else.
Yeah.
They just started a whole new arc in issue 3. Yeah.
Right.
I've been running into that lately, where it's like these stories that they start out fantastic and amazing. The first couple of issues are epic or whatever. Even like, and I'm talking about most of these like stories where they're 4 or 5 issues long, and then you get to the ending and it's like, Primordial for me was really really good, and then it's like you get to the ending and the explanation of the ending. I was like, it wasn't bad or anything, and it's like, but I mean, like Eat the Rich was another one I can think of where it started out really really good, and like the ending was like,
I don't know how I feel about Eat the Rich. I'm still thinking about that one.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, honestly, I give it props because the ending, I did not see it going that direction, so I can give the writer props, because I'm one of those people where I'm trying to figure out before we get to the end. So like the fact that he could pull that, so the fact that he could pull that over on me, I was like, okay, that's cool. But I mean the ending that we got, I was like,
it just seemed like they were setting up a possibility for an extended another arc, just
now that if they did that, honestly, I think I would like, and depending on how they take it, I mean, I could dig the story a little better, kind of thing, because I was like Noctera. I don't know if everybody read it, but I really dug the first arc and everything, of course. But like, I was kind of afraid getting back into it, but honestly, it was just as good. I was like, oh yes, okay, let's. Yeah, it's like we got Barbaric coming up, isn't that this week?
No, it's not until March.
Yeah,
I think it's March, isn't it? Or May? It's May, actually. Yeah,
we have like a one shot. We have a one shot coming out. He posted it on his thing.
Yeah, I saw
that. There's supposed to be.
It's May.
Oh, okay. But that.
What about Geiger? Did anybody read Geiger?
I did.
One. Yeah.
I love Geiger. So what did y'all read the 80-page giant or whatever?
I have not read it yet.
I heard that.
It's just sitting on my nightstand.
See, I heard both. I heard a lot of people that love the first half of it, and then they read the 80-page giant and they weren't so sold on it. I read it and I loved it. They kind of touch base on a lot of the other characters that are going to pop up. I mean, if you got to the end of Geiger, you saw the map that they're going to do. So on the 80-page giant, they kind of touch base with not all, but most of those characters that are, and honestly, they're all dope. I mean, they're just as dope as Geiger. Like, bro, I think the first one that they get into is like this. It's supposed to be like somebody from like George Washington's time. That's like they're trying to say that George Washington was an immortal or something like that. And like at that battle or whatever, the famous painting or whatever that supposedly he gave this other guy his power, and that's who the story is about. But I was like, hey, that's kind of cool.
What's
I like that.
Called? That sounds interesting.
That's in that Geiger 80-page giant.
Okay, I need to read that.
Because in the 80-page giant, it's like, I want to say it's 6 or 7 like mini stories, and they each touch on, like, one of them's the Junkyard Joe, which we saw in Geiger, but the other ones are like, I forget the immortal one's name. It's called the Immortal something, but it's like a regular name, the Immortal Joe or the Immortal Adam or something.
There's a dude with a red jacket on the B cover. I remember.
That's him.
Okay.
That's him. He's like a because it's like different times. There's one where it's like all the way back, and like it kind of reminds me of like Berserker. It's like prehistoric times is where that one starts, and then there's like, but they touch base on like a couple of them, so it's pretty dope. But I heard
Abe Lincoln was a vampire hunter, right? So
yeah, that was one.
I mean, we can get George involved here.
I actually like that. That movie wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was a good a good bad movie.
It was decent. Yeah, I mean, I like seeing that preview. I did not think that was going to be a good movie, and like I came out of it like, yeah, it was okay, you know.
Yeah, I'm good on that one. Southpaw, talk to us. What's your book last week?
Yeah, I want to hear.
I don't know. When y'all were just talking, all I could think about was I'm ready for Swamp Thing to kick back in again. Swamp Thing's been really good, man. I've really enjoyed that.
Is Ron V on that one?
Yeah, I was about to say, is it gonna be Ron V again?
Yes.
Ooh,
yeah, because he
okay.
signed up to do. Yeah, he signed up to do 10 issues, and it was doing so well. On the 10th issue, it says 10 of 16, so they added 6 more issues to it. So he's really killing it on that. It's been a lot of fun.
Scotty Vaughn mentioned Crash Pad. I hadn't seen that book, but the art, I saw it from him. The art in that one looked interesting.
I don't know about Crash Pad.
Yeah, I didn't see that one out in my shop. They had Red Room, but they didn't have that one.
Yeah, and Chicken Devil was another one of those recent stories that was kind of, you know, non-superhero, which was pretty good. That kind of ended abruptly too, or the first story arc was a little.
Was that the end of it? I didn't know that was the end.
Yeah, they're continuing it, but this is the end of that first story
yeah, it's
arc.
got a second.
They opened up a can of worms on it, though. I mean,
that book I didn't, and I've tried, and like I'm not gonna say I hated it or anything, but for me, what it was, because I dug the art. The story's okay. I don't like the whole like flip flopping like by accident stuff. That it's weird, but it's the panels. And I know reading Something is Killing the Children, reading that book, it's like, I explained this to somebody. When you get to Something is Killing the Children, it's like you literally have to learn that it reads a different way, kind of thing. They want you to read like, it's not like a traditional comic book. But like when I got to Chicken Devil, bro, it was so like the panels are so over the place, and like how they're trying to, I was like, it's like I spent more time trying to figure out which way to go in the reading process. And I was like, okay, it's going to be like that in the first one, and it's the same in the second one. And then I was like,
it's a chore to read, then you're not. Yeah, it's going to detract from the story. Yeah.
But the story was okay, and I really dug the art. The art was dope. Honestly, I think it was already built.
Nice.
I think it was built to be like a, like a show or a movie or something like that. The way it was set up and stuff, like even like honestly, if you've ever seen like show storyboards, the paneling looks more like a TV show, storyboard than it does a comic kind of thing.
Yeah, that book gave me major Ozark vibes. Ozark with on Netflix. Definitely goes a different direction though.
Anybody read The Fourth Man?
No, I've been hearing people talk about that one though.
Oh, I love The Fourth Man.
It's another one of those crime, non-superhero stories. But yeah, no, that's been pretty good. The second issue was okay, not as good as the first. It was kind of more, but so far so good.
Yeah, Eternal mentions Bunny Mask, and I like that book, but I can't tell you why I liked it. I don't even know.
No, you know what it is, and we had a whole discussion on it. The fun part about Bunny Mask is the discussion that goes into Bunny Mask, but the actual book and stuff, it's left to desire until we kind of figure out what the hell is going on, because nobody knows what's going on. Yes, I love the Batman Catwoman special. It was so
I heard that was really good. I passed on it because I think it was like a $10 book. So I was like, I passed on it, but I've heard from multiple people that it was like a very touching story.
That one was that because it was like a one shot that ties into that story. It was really weird that they did that. But Batman Catwoman, the actual series, it's all over the place. It's one of those where it's like it's 3 consecutive stories that's being told, and it's one that's in the past, the present, and the future. So it's like it like up until the 6th issue, it was really confusing to figure out what. But now where we're at the end, it's getting a lot better because the story's finally kind of like making sense on where it is. But it's been good overall.
Has anybody read Regarding the Matter of Oswald's Body?
Yes, I love it.
All right, what's your thoughts on that one?
I like it.
I'm enjoying it too. I'm enjoying it. I haven't heard a lot about it from other people, but I really like it.
Yeah,
And I
I've
thought
heard
the last
nothing but
issue,
good things.
yeah, the last issue was pretty shocking. Like,
yeah.
How many in is
We're-
it? 3?
yeah.
Four.
So
Yeah, I think so.
It's
3.
4. There's 4 issues.
four. Sorry,
Yeah.
we're on 4, and the 5th issue comes out in like 3 weeks or something like that. So you can get the
Yeah,
trade
How's the art in it?
soon.
The art's good. Yeah, the art's good. Everything's good. The
Art's
story's
good,
good.
story's
The flow.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it
it's one of
flows
those
Well,
sleeper
what's
comics.
well, what's the synopsis without like spoilers or whatever? What's it about? I mean, evidently, like JFK and
Lee
Yeah.
but
Harvey Oswald. They've
Yeah.
it's about conspiracy associated with that.
Right,
Okay.
and like Lee Harvey Oswald, how they, got him out of the, so like, he gets killed or whatever, but how he actually doesn't get killed. The plot to find a replacement body for Lee Harvey, so that
Okay.
what they
to
buried
fake
is
his
not actually
death.
Lee
And
Harvey. And
that's kind of cool.
it's an interesting premise.
It's really neat. I kept that last issue. I kept waiting. I was like, I'm going to turn the page and something's going to shock the hell out of me. And sure enough, it did.
And that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's definitely like a dark comedy, like it'll keep you chuckling a little bit, and then stuff happens and you're like, oh.
I have to give this one. Give this one a look. I have a couple of number 1s. I just never read them.
Yeah,
So,
and I mean,
I have a bunch of like that Time Before Time. I have that, and I have like the first 3 issues.
I
picked it up because of you, Circum.
You got to read it all together. That's a trade.
I plan to. That's why, I'm missing certain issues, but I do have the first 3. Like another one that I picked up due to, people talking about it was Texas Blood or.
that
Texas Blood. I have like the first 2 issues of that.
The second arc is way better than the first arc to me.
That's what I heard. It gets real. Yeah. That's like and I know he's in the chat, but David Main Event, he was cool enough to send me like Philadelphia, the first issue, and I already had like I think issues 3 and 5. He sent me like a couple books that I've been looking for, like Once and Future I'd been wanting to read. Because like I don't know about y'all, but every cover on Once and Future looks dope. Like just
Dan Moore kills the covers on Once and Future. They're phenomenal. And that Texas Blood definitely worth a read. I think everything.
Sean Phillips.
They're all.
Yeah. I mean, because there's just if you actually saw like what I just read in the 2 weeks, it was 260 books, and that's why I wasn't doing reviews, is because I was so behind. I took like 2 weeks off, and in that 2 weeks, like what I had to read and review, I was like, no. So that's why I stopped the reviews to catch up with my books. But it literally, like Brian was like, "What are you doing, man?" I was like, "How's it going, man? I haven't heard from you." I was like, "I'm just reading books, man. That's all I'm doing, trying to catch back up."
Checking on you, make sure you're all right.
Like literally, I was reading like 40 books like
it would start
every day.
blurring together for me. Like Catwoman killed Lee Harvey Oswald. Like it would all start.
I couldn't,
I
wouldn't
know what the heck was going on.
Like what I like to combat that, because that does happen. I have to switch it up. I can read like 2 or 3 in a setting, like a couple Batman books, because I read the whole Bat family, and like everybody knows how many Batman books come out. So I can only do like 2 or 3, in a setting, and then I have to switch it up to some spy stuff or, no.
I'm trying to think. Somebody in the chat asked about Comic Journey. I think it might have been Cole.
Yeah,
Somebody
Cole.
was earlier on, but Comic Journey is he's around. He's not doing any comic book stuff right now. I did actually catch him. He does real estate, and he has some real estate channel that he does. So I've seen him recently. So he's around. I think he's got some.
Oh, so you figured out his real estate channel? I was going to figure that out.
So he actually was doing a live stream, I think, earlier tonight. But so he's around. He's well. I think he's just got. He doesn't have time for the comic book stuff right at the moment.
It's heating up. Yeah, it's heating up.
Speaking of channels that disappeared, I hit Dank Comics up this week, and he said he's coming back.
Yeah.
He said he's coming back. So.
Yeah, he said he had some personal stuff going on too, but he'd be back soon.
I mean, we've had a couple people. I don't know if y'all. I know Brian does, but Richter Comics. He was there for about Riker Comics.
He won my 250 subscriber giveaway and then just ghosted.
And then he just disappeared. Yeah. Six Faith Sid, like Six Faith Comics. It's been about 2 months. I mean, but honestly, that and some of these people, it's not like they stop permanently. They're just, don't worry, people. They're just taking a break, and
Right.
like we said, stuff's going on in their real life, But some of these people, I think they did step away, do for whatever reasons or whatever. Like Riker, I mean, he hasn't returned any of my message, and we were at the point, like me and Brian, where we talked, on IG a bunch, and he just, he disappeared.
Yeah, he ghosted. I haven't heard from him either. I messaged him when he won my giveaway.
He was a cool dude, man. He was.
Yeah, I liked him.
It happens though, it's a time commitment to create videos and do on a live stream like you guys are here tonight and in chats, and then life gets a little crazy and this falls low to the priority list. So it certainly happens.
Maybe someday they'll be back.
Yeah, we can only hope. So guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I really do appreciate you guys coming out tonight and hanging with me, celebrating the 500 sub mark and helping me with the duck race and the giveaways. I really do appreciate it.
Congratulations again, man. 500.
Thank you.
On to 1,000.
Yeah, right, slow and steady, right? That's my motto, slow and steady, right? I don't want to grow, too quick, but it's nice. It's been nice.
You say slow and steady, but from like 300 to 500 seemed pretty quick from my perspective. Like I think you did pretty well in that.
Yeah, and I wish I knew what the secret was so I would share it, but I don't know what I did. Like I said, I think it's dancing girls and duck races. That seems to be the key to my success.
Yeah, share it. I just cracked 80, so share the secret.
Just duck races and girls, man. Just from here on out, you'll be at 1,000 in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, that's
thank
awesome,
you to
man.
Brian. Thank you to everybody that showed out tonight. We had a great chat with a lot of heavy hitters tonight. Good
I appreciate everybody in the chat who came out tonight. I was, lot of friendly faces, community members. Great
shout out
great
to the
shout
out King K Titus in the house.
Yeah.
I'm watching Ken's videos. It's just the dip. Now he's got like different voices and he's doing everything now. The shout outs are great.
Good to have him back.
Yeah, it's fun to watch. Switch. All right. So, all right, guys. So thanks. Like I said, thanks again. Thanks to the panel. Thanks to the chat. To everybody. Do appreciate it. And if you did win a prize, make sure you reach out, or I'll reach out to you, and so we can get everything sorted out. And I'll get, I'll go make a stop to the post office and get get everything shipped out. So, again, appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And let me figure out how to end this. Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Have a good night.